Historically, we have anywhere from 100 to 150 homicides a year. Assault with deadly weapons, rapes, narcotic activity of all kinds, of course prostitution, you name it. It's very hard being a kid here. These kids have to dodge all of this criminal activity just trying to get to school. So we'll get out real quick.
The people who occupy this park point to that because that is their backing right there, the Brims. You don't come in here unless you associate with them or you have no gang association whatsoever. Well, the reason why we're here is because we had a young kid, Patrick, not a gang member. Rival gang members drive up, get out, shoot him, and execute him right here on this bench. He was part of a program.
He was in the program since he was 8 years old. He was the furthest thing from being a gang member. Just the sweetest kid in the world, man, and it was just a tragedy, man. It hits home when you realize how many innocent kids get killed out here on a daily basis.
Academy! Attention! Are we awake? Yes, Sergeant! Awake? Yes, Sergeant!
I had the honor of visiting some places today, and I gotta tell you, I was a little shooken up. You know, I saw some places some of you guys grew up, and you really touched base. At one point, I just lost words to say. They were asking me questions. I was like, I didn't know what to say. I'm a little shooken up. I ain't gonna cry. It ain't happening right here, you know, but.
What's that, Andy? What was that call that just came out? So the area where we're going right now, there's what we call a Code 3 radio call happening there right now.
So that's where we're going right now?
Yeah, we're going to Nickerson. That's where we're going. It's one of the busiest areas in the city of Los Angeles.
Wow.
As far as crime. Yeah, that's where we're going right now. But that's also where these kids, that's where they're from, man.
I'm sure every one of us could have a story of their life journey. I have a story too. I was bullied. When the bullying started, it made it much easier for everyone to just keep going at it. And it hurt me bad to a point where I wanted to kill myself. And of course, when someone really beat me up on the bus for no reason, he just walked up to me and said, "You stupid, right?" And of course I walked away and I turned my head and I just remember seeing lights. I didn't even let the bus finish and take me home. I just walked maybe like 10 miles or whatever, shooken up, beat up. The emotional scar stayed with me for a long time. And for me, I just kind of morphed all that into martial arts.
It's like I'm fighting with myself.
This is the largest housing development in the United States of America right now. A lot of the kids, this is where they live. You wouldn't believe the murders, man, that are caught on film, man, that we could show you that would just blow your mind. And this murder will happen, Uriah, and you'll have 50 community members, half of which, 50 to 100 community members come out to run up to the body. And half of those community members are little kids, man. Seeing the people that were just shot, you know what I mean, in these streets, man.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
See how there's a fear. You see the apprehension in their eyes? When they went to, in interacting with the police.
And we're trying to create a safe zone, man. A safe, what we call a safe passage to get these kids to and from school. So there's an elementary school right there just outside of the development, just right outside of Nickerson Garden.
Found out another one of my friends got shot in front of another one of my friend's house. He was walking out, they came through, boom, 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 he's dead.
It was just gangs everywhere, raids, drugs, prostitutes walking down the street. Like, it's crazy. Like, I seen it all. Like, I seen a guy who got shot hanging out his window one time.
Drive-bys, gang affiliation, people punking people, join my gang, or if you don't join, we're gonna hurt your family, we're gonna get in your house.
I've had a lot of friends die. I've seen a lot of people get shot by my friends.
Like, if you go through a small street, you're not going to school that day. You're stuck there for the whole day. You might be dead, they might hurt you.
I had a difficult childhood, get picked on in school for whatever reasons. But with these guys, you know, bullying was there, but it was more of just them fighting for their lives. You know, can't walk in down certain areas because of gang-related issues or you'll be killed. So it's like a big inspiration to see them walk through that. And I'm comparing myself to them, but it's almost like I can't because they've gone through so much than me. This is as real as it gets. This is pretty cool. This is awesome, man. You guys, you go the way. You really do.
You guys, man, give it up for Uriah, man.
Thank you, guys.
They were on the edge of their seats, man. They were in tune with everything he was saying. They could relate to him, and that's the kind of stuff we need. He hit home with them.
I was personally very pleased that Uriah came to the academy today. I could see the emotion and the tears in some of the kids' faces, in particular with the words that he spoke about how he overcame adversity.
I overheard one of the kids confess that, you know, you hear gunshot and it's like, oh, it's just a gunshot. So they've gotten to that point where they accepted that reality. I was more inspired by them, to tell the truth. You know, I get out there, I perform, I do my job, but the way they fought to get to where they are, I think they're better fighters than me.